I was asked to summarize Dr. Honecker's debriefing for you. He was assigned to Pala Station, a Weyland-Yutani research facility on the surface of LV-895. The Pala Station team developed weapons from xenomorph XX-121. In particular, they explored the effects of a mutagenic agent. Xenomorphs and other test subjects were loosed by a containment breach. The majority of the staff perished. Unclear. Small amounts were delivered by the company. The science team was not told its origin. They referred to it as pathogen. As biogenetics is not Dr. Honecker's specialty, he is unable to provide details. No, his degree is in archaeology. He claims he was lured here by the promise of access to alien artifacts. Pardon, to be clear, I refer to artifacts from a technologically advanced alien civilization, not xenomorphs. Given that humanity has never recorded conclusive evidence of a tool using alien civilization, Dr. Honecker was understandably intrigued. Dr. Honecker and some of his colleagues fled Pala Station in a shuttle. It launched on a pre-programmed course to Katanga. Unfortunately, 2 creatures stowed aboard. They killed one, and you met the other, the mutated xenomorph he called Monica. The doctor was the only survivor. You are familiar with the xenomorph reproductive process? It was gestated within a woman named Monica. Dr. Honecker seems unwilling to discuss it further. There was discord between the science team and Weyland-Yutani's manager, Administrator Bellows. In particular, Mr. Bellows ordered the use of human convicts to breed xenomorphs. Dr. Honecker doubtless hoped we had taken his employers into custody to face charges. Should you wish to review, I will keep the information on file for you.
Been looking for that banner. Should be hung up in the briefing room. Somebody must have got drunk and grabbed it. When I find out who, I'll feed their ass to a lion worm. Yo, listen up. I ain't gonna quiz your knowledge. If you got through boot, you know it. 101 years ago, they renamed the USMC the Colonial Marines. For a long-ass while, we operated as a U.S. National Service under United America's Allied Command. After the Colonial Protection Act, they got serious about force integration, renamed us the United Americas Colonial Marines, stepped up recruitment outside North America. Our mission's the same, the interstellar force and readiness, solving the operational and logistical challenges of assaulting and securing an unfriendly and potentially uninhabitable planetoid with only Upwell support. You got it?
Heard the new track by Left Upwell? Okay. Regulations require me to state that the battalion fabricators may not be used to replicate any device and/or system that has not been licensed for use by Colonial Marine Corps Logistics Command. And I definitely don't have an unmonitored fabricator built out of spare parts stashed in a hold somewhere, because that would be wrong.
Yes, I've seen the commissioning plaque. The Tianjin-class assault ships were designed to enforce the Colonial Protection Act. The first came off the lines in '93. In theory, we can patrol independently. A Marine battalion and a dropship squadron can handle any problem on the ground. And we've got Park's fabricators. We can make whatever ammo, parts, and weapons we need. The old Conestoga and Bougainville transports had to restock at logistical flotillas. If the UPP gets restless, things change. Endeavor's a transport. We've got kinetics and nukes for a planetary bombardment, and enough Dews and ASATs to roast pirates and mercs. But a real warship or a squadron of strike bombers would shred this beast into confetti.
Well, we found Honecker. Now we've got to get him safely back to the Endeavor. Lieutenant Ko will bring our dropship into one of the refinery hangars. Escort Honecker down to us for pickup. His safety's on you.
Check your gear is tethered for EVA. Your weapon floats off before you reach the airlock. I'm not getting it for you.
Doc, take a sidearm. Fireteam, Honecker don't have an EVA suit. Get him to our dropship in one piece. The bottom is filled with water. Not a good sign.
Here they come!
Glad you gave me that pistol.
Swarm, coming in!
More of them! From the sides!
Junction's clear. Direct route's blocked. I got no connection to those compartments. We'll bypass below decks. Down 8 flights. Subdeck 3A. leaks flooded the whole bottom of the station. Right. Bypass Mark 1, Mod 1, head through waste processing. Water shouldn't be toxic, but I wouldn't soak in it.
They're in the ducts!
Don't forget to wring your socks, Anna.
Bypassing damage. Assistance required.
No power to the door. Hit the backup generator, far into the room.
Grabbing ammo. Patching up. Mine's out. Mine's out. Let's rock.
That woke some friends.
explosive ones! I see more! Left side!
Right hand, catwalk! Power, but they're locked down. Esther?
Bypassing damage.
A 16 million digit cipher. Perhaps check the logs of the maintenance synthetics?
Patching up. Aid kit's here.
Accessing. I have the code for you.
Running a bypass.
It's coming right for us!
Bypassing damage.
Little friends, coming up the pipes!
There's more!
Acid sneezer on the right! Clear.
Shore party, this is your pickup. Beginning dropship approach to the refinery. No response from Hangar Delta's ALS. Diverting to Epsilon.
Another swarm rolling on your position.
Grabbing ammo.
Clear.
Keep moving, Fireteam.
Bypassing damage.
Door ahead's locked down. There's more working Joes, though. Yes?
I would be pleased to assist. No cipher present. Data corruption, I'm afraid. There we are. Sending you the door code.
Grabbing ammo. Patching up. Running a bypass.
Shore party, we are down in Hangar Epsilon, standing by for pickup.
Prowler.
The Beltway. Home stretch, Fireteam.
So, we're safe.
Bypassing damage.
Let's ask these guys.
Is that all of them?
That a company ship? fuck happened here?
Wayland Yutani synths brought local animals up to, replenish the hive. Then eggs back down for experiments.
Bread? Xenos? Come mierdas.
No link to Pryfly. I can't run the launch sequence by remote. Shore party, you'll prep the hangar. Start depressurization when you're ready.
When you hit that, every Xeno in the vents will pour out. Doc, you boarding?
Rearming.
No. No, I want to help. Out here.
Well, don't fucking die on us now!
Kids here. Sentry deployed.
Alright, here we go. It's a big room. This'll take time.
Right on time. Here come the bots!
Keep them off us, or fly yourself home.
Swarm, to the right! Incoming, left flank!
Shore party, pressurize the hydraulics for the bay doors. Controls are below the landing deck. Anyone going to hit the hydraulics? Hello? Somebody get eaten on the way to hydraulics? Door hydraulics primed. Continuing launch sequence. Shore party, deactivate the safety interlocks on the bay doors. Controls are in the landing signal officer's station, left side. Safety interlocks disengaged, resuming cycle.
Fireteam, more Xenos inbound. We've got a wall of signals here. We got multiple warriors.
Rearm me.
Shore party, I need you up in prime line. Get to the air boss's console and clear for final depressurization. Can you get to prime line or are we stuck here? Staff Sergeant, we're good to go.
Mount up, Fireteam, double time.
Shutdown imminent. Clear. Shutdown imminent.
Abort! Abort! Co, can you bring us in closer?
Dr. Honekar's ID. May I have a copy of your scan? Corporate badges contain employee personnel files. Likely nothing we didn't already know, but it's best to be thorough. Timothy Honecker was born in New York City. Interesting. Most born on Earth stay there. His family was reasonably well off, though he's paying rather exorbitant educational loans. He earned a doctorate in xenoanthropology from Wayland University, Mars campus, a controversial program. There have never been any alien cultures to study. Courses mix terrestrial archaeology with studies in exoplanetary sciences. One must understand the dirt one digs in, I suppose. This is interesting. According to Wayland Yutani's own files, Dr. Honecker is presently cataloging the contents of a warehouse on Alexandria. It's likely we're the only ones who know his true location.
You scanned the manifest near the Wayland ship? May I? It details a series of two-way flights. On trips from LV-895 to Katanga, creatures from the moon were the cargo. On returns, the items were cryogenic suspension pod, loaded. Live ovomorph sample, 4. It is curious these pods are of uniform manufacture, not a field modification or expedient improvisation. They appear to be the result of an extended design process by experts in hypersleep technology. And they were designed for one specific cargo, xenomorph eggs. These devices were mass-produced, not for palestation but for general use. Wayland Yutani might have many eggs in transit or storage across the frontier.
I hate our squadron name. When I flew interceptors, the squadrons had decent names. Predators, gunslingers. Cracked Rooks is like, oh, I dropped my chess set. The UD-9C carries enough ordnance to take out a town, and it'll keep flying with half its ass blown off. But a Condor's not going to survive turns and burns against a real interceptor. In Atmo, all it can do is go in one direction real fast. Your best defense against OPFOR air superiority is to punch the throttle to the firewall, crank the ECM, and kiss your ass goodbye. 0G's marginally better. The RCT blocks are placed wider than the old Cheyennes and Mohawks. Maneuvers real tight. I bet I could fly this piece of crap through any shipwreck you want without nicking the paint.